Hello. Oh my god. I'm streaming. Hi. Alright, this is my first time streaming on this channel. So go easy on me. Test. Does it show up there? Hey, it does! Great! Alright, hello everybody. This is a margin of error live stream. A theory live stream. Basically, I was just putting an idea out there of doing a stream, and some people said it was an interesting thing to do. So I'm here now streaming. Now I don't know how on earth I'm gonna format this. Wait, hold on. I'm doing it. I'm live. Wow. So, basically, I have it set up where I have a chat on the side. This is my first time doing a chat thing. You can see your own messages there. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Ooh, isn't that fancy? Yeah. Basically, what I've got here is paint.net. I could do whatever. I could paint on it. I have some. I got layers. I got pictures here. Some of these pictures are here from another video I was going to do. Uh, so, okay, I will. I'll share the link to this live stream if I can find the share button. Share button. Share button. Where is it? I don't know. I'll just go to my channel and get it there. Stream. This stream. Shut the fudge. Alright, hello. Fortnite. Yep, this is a real Fortnite moment. I don't know what that means. I don't know why you're saying Fortnite. But hey, we're live. So if you guys want to discuss theories, then let's discuss them. I don't really know what to start off with. I only want to talk about the world the game is set in. Apparently it's not Earth. What could it be? I kind of go with the idea that it's a different planet altogether, not really Earth, but it's very similar. I think that's how it was described. Yeah. Apparently Ling is Asian. No idea if Asia exists in this world. Maybe it does. I don't know. But yeah. This is my first time trying to do a theory live stream. All right, because obviously there's no, I have never done any other YouTube channels that were centered around theories, and I definitely never did a live stream where I'm trying to engage with the chat this much. This is the first time, so I don't know what to really bring up in terms of topics. I was hoping that other people would bring up topics to talk about, and then I would give my thoughts and analysis on that. Like, for example, what's Novel's disease? We don't really know. I think it was defined at one point, but that definition is long gone and probably obsolete, so it wouldn't matter anyways. But it's something very serious, I know that, and that really isn't a really revelating observation, revolutionary observation, but hey, I'm trying my best here. There's one person here, and they said "Wowie Fortnite" and nothing else. It's really hard to bounce off of that, or theorize about that, because that isn't relevant to Margin at all. Um, I don't really know. Come on, guys, say something. I'm not good under the spotlight. Ah, okay. They're lurking. Gosh. I don't know what to talk about. I mean, hey, well, who do you think is going to be the main antagonist of Margin of the Strange? Is it going to be Nil, or is it going to be someone else? Ooh. Uh, you know what my idea is? I think Nil is not really going to be the antagonist. I'm just gonna say that. He is using Ling as a possessive person to gain access to the real world, but he can't really do that. But is he really the main antagonist, huh? It seems a bit on the nose to say, oh, this is the main antagonist right here, it's Nil. But you know what I think? I think he's not really the main antagonist. For some reason, I think that would be just chew on the nose. Like, oh yeah, here's the main villain of the story. But nah, I don't think so. I think it's someone else. I think someone else will come in and knock Link's socks off or whatever. Maybe it's gonna be Imogen. Whoever Imogen is. Is Imogen still even a person? I think so. I don't know what if her name changed, but maybe her. I don't know. Of course, you've also got that scientist lad who made that creepy face. Let me get a picture. Because I do have pictures to show. Ah, crud, it's not in this folder. I have like so many folders in every which way that's supposed to be for margin. Ah, here we go. There, alright. See, the scientist guy in the trailer. Yeah, either one of them would be an antagonist. This guy, I think, would definitely be more of an antagonist than Nil. Because, well, obviously you got a little bit screen time here. Nil was the character that got the character description, which would at first make you think he's more important, but I don't think Nil is as important for the whole antagonist thing. I think it's more of a like ooh, oh man, I'm gonna use this guy to gain access to the real world. Ah, no, now I want to be friends with him because he's actually really cool. I think it's gonna be that kind of scenario with Nil. Not really at the end going to be the one to I don't know, betray Ling. I think he's more of the guy that would just you know that you'd become friends with, not necessarily be the antagonist throughout the whole story. The scientist guy, on the other hand, that one, that one's a more sinister kind of guy. Cause, well, there's another face he makes apart from this face, where he's looking really evil. But yeah, I do think scientist guy here would be more of an antagonist or more of the enemy by the end, because as we know, he's sciencey, he's a scientist, and Ling is being studied on because of his access to the margin. So, what if the scientist guy learns about the margin and tries to take control of it because he's a scientist or whatever? I don't know. That's one of my main thoughts. My main thoughts is that he will be mostly the antagonist. And Nil is just like the like you're basically just being led into a false sense of you're basically being tricked into thinking that Nil's going to be the main antagonist because he's the one with the character bio and all that. He's the one that shows up in the trailer more, and I really don't think he's actually going to be an antagonist. Uh, yeah, that's basically my thoughts on the story. And yeah, I can't really say these kinds of theories on videos because I can't dedicate entire videos to singular theories. But my theory is that yeah, the scientist guy is definitely going to be the main antagonist of the story, rather than Nil. Nil is going to be put off to the side as an antagonist. Still going to be a prominent character. He's with you pretty much the entire game. We saw from the screen from the trailer that he does, or no, one of the gameplay videos, that he's the one with you, following you all the time and commenting on items. He's definitely not going to be really the antagonist. So that's what I think. So, not much else to say. Ling and Nil, they definitely have banter going on between them. And I think that will just naturally resolve in no antagonist like behavior. Wowie Fortnite. Why are both of you saying Wowie Fortnite? None of this has to do with Fortnite. Come on, throw me a bone. I can't talk about Fortnite. I know nothing about Fortnite to even make any funny comments about it. I'm just trying. Trying my best to do theories. Hi, Glow Seal. What's up? Uh, so there you go. There's my thoughts. What if Mew is the villain? You know, actually, that's a fair point. I don't really think Mew would be the villain necessarily. I don't think she would have any evil intentions. But yeah, I'm gonna take this seriously and ponder about what Mew's role is in Margin of the Strange. Yeah, she exploded that orphanage. I don't know what her deal was. Maybe she was just in a really bad mood. Um, I don't know. I think whatever Neil will all backfire in the end. Like we think we're doing something good, but it was bad all along. So you mean it's Nil thinking he's doing a bad thing, and it actually turns out to be good? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what Glowseal's meaning. But yeah, that's exactly what I think. Nil trying to be bad, but he's actually just a really good guy deep down. He's just a little guy. But yeah, Mew, I don't think she's evil. Uh, like, all right, how would you explain, like, how does she know about her powers? Think about that. How would she know? How would she find out? Of course, the orphanage is probably not part of the story anymore, but I'm gonna think about it like she didn't know this was gonna happen. This was unplanned, and she just suddenly, uh, no, so good. No, oh, when Ling asks to do, he asks Ling to do something good, but Nil is hiding something. Maybe. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Okay. How much control Nil has on Ling in the real world? Um, I don't think Nil has control of Ling in the real world. I don't think that's actually the thing. I think his character bio says that he fails to control Ling. Okay, let me go up to the Kickstarter and check again. The character description. Come on, Chrome. You got this. Don't fail me now. Denizen of Margin, who likes to think of himself as a master manipulator. Attention as using it gain access to the human world and pilot around like a some giant robot, but has only been successful in the first part. Yeah, he only knew how to revive Ling, and basically he can't do anything else. He doesn't really have access to the real world. Is it like the Deltarune Soul? No, I don't think so. I'm sure Nil doesn't have any any control over Ling in the real world. He basically just revived him. That's it. Collect all the crystals you can as a step towards a greater plan he's hiding from us. Yeah, obviously he's trying to do something. I don't think it would work out, though. I don't know. Nil definitely has that... Feels like he has that sort of trope where someone thinks they're evil, but they're not really evil or good at being evil. So they're just like a pathetic villain. But Scientist Lad over here is probably the real villain. That's what I'm thinking. And also to backtrack back to Mew. Uh, I whatever may have happened, I think it might have been an accident. I don't know. I don't know what she's planning. I don't think we ever got like a real detailed analysis on her and what she's up to. Actually, hold on. Let me see something here. God damn it. Here we go. No, not this. No. No. No, come on. Alright, here we go. I wanted to get onto the Tumblr and check something, even though what I'm trying to check is like character descriptions from like eons ago, which are probably not canon, but I want to check something. If they ever did go into more detail with Mew and her motivations, in that Night Marcher did like a 30-day character development challenge thing, and I just want to see if I could find it and see what they said about Mew, because I think Mew has her own page. Or maybe I was wrong. Ling has his own page, as well as Alita, I think. God, where the hell is it? I am looking, and I am failing to see it. I am failing. Big time. Who's Mew? Yeah, it's the girl with the DNA hair. We saw her in the trailer. She's pretty much the focal point of the story. She's Ling's sister. Not biological sister, but yeah. Oh, hey. While we're at it, let's look at this new picture that I just found on the Tumblr. Look, check this out. That's Mew. Maybe that's not her current name anymore. I don't know. But basically, here's a doodle I found on the Tumblr that I'm trying to scroll through to find that thing I was talking about. The character description. Basically, this game's been tinkering in Night Marcher's head for like 2 decades. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know what's still canon. This is also an interesting graph here. I think this still applies. This sort of story is still going in this general direction. This is a graph that she made. A person is generally considered to be made of 2 components, a body and a soul, but things can get complicated if you consider the other combinations. 1 body, 1 soul, a normal person, template clone, parasitic situation. Yeah. This is an interesting thing to note. Yeah. Mew kind of likes glass. Likes broken glass, not fixed glass. Very different. There's a lot of stuff about glass. I don't know what her deal is with glass. Why is she standing so sinister in the in the comic? I don't know. She as it says, she doesn't have really any emotions. She doesn't talk. We don't know anything about her, basically. But except for like she definitely might have a bond with Ling. I think it was stated somewhere that she does have a bond. So is Mew the antagonist? I don't know. We'll find her at the end of the game, and she says, "I'm evil," and then starts blowing up everything. I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe. Here it is, finally. I was looking for this bio. Alright, here's what I was talking about. I don't think this really gives us much to go off of in terms of canonicity, but broke a glass portion in the gameplay videos. Yeah, glass is a whole thing. The margin is a world made out of pretty much only glass. The glass explosion at the start. It's all glass. Everything's relating around glass. But yeah, here's the biography I was talking about in the 30-day story development challenge. Yeah, Mew isn't really the main antagonist. There are no main antagonists, to be honest, but she might as well be the equivalent of one, given her place in the story. I haven't actually read through this biography before, so this is the first. Mew is mute and has no emotions. We don't know much about her other than the fact that she showed up at the orphanage one day and Milkline was assigned to look after her. While at the orphanage, Milkline noticed that she does weird things such as hoarding broken glass, burying the aforementioned glass, or standing and facing the sun for hours. And the orphanage exploded. She probably died. The location that will be explained on day 23. Yeah, they didn't even make 5 days into this 30-day development challenge. But I feel like Mew caused whatever. Yeah, exactly. This is her causing. She definitely caused this. Also, can somebody explain to me what entropy is? I didn't actually search up the definition of the word, and I just forgot to look it up for like the entire month. Somebody explain to me what entropy means. I don't know. Yeah, it's exactly. Mew caused the explosion and probably didn't mean it. That's what I was saying. Like, her finding out her powers and not being able to control it because she didn't know she had them in the first place. Isn't Ling found by Amaranth in the rubble of something? Yes, exactly. So, in the original story, Ling was in the orphanage and it exploded. And, well, actually, I was starting to go into the 2008 comic, but no. So the webcomic. Let's talk about the story in the webcomic. So it exploded. There was a glass explosion, or maybe it was a glass. There was fire. There was a lot of fire. Ling died, and then Amaranth did find Ling in the rubble there. And you saw in the new wallpapers that have been made with Amaranth looking down on. Actually, let me go to the Kickstarter. This is concept art that we saw. This concept art right here. New layer, please. Yeah, this wallpaper. Yeah, basically, this is. I think this part of the story is still true. Ling is in the rubble of the explosion that happened in the orphanage, if it's still the orphanage, and Amaranth does find him, and that's why they get together. It's like how spread out energy is. If I recall, it means when something changes heavily from its balanced state. Alright. That's a little bit confusing. Basically, something is affecting the balance in the margin. Alright. Yeah, okay. So, does reverse entropy mean it's setting balance back? I kind of got a little bit confused from the descriptions. Alright, okay. So if reverse entropy means returning balance to the margin, then okay. That might be part of the story. So, What happened in the margin then? Why is it unbalanced? I probably obviously having something to do with Mew and what she did. I don't know what that particularly means. Kill for an animated wallpaper version of that concept art. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, isn't it? What's going on here? Nah, turn that off. Okay. But yeah, this wallpaper is great. I have it as my desktop wallpaper, honestly. It's great. It's cool. We don't know what the big bad thing that will happen in 6 weeks in the game will be. Yeah. Basically, you probably know this. I don't know if other people know. Something to do with the nuclear moon. You mean the nucleus, right? Yeah, the nucleus. I haven't really said anything about it. Yeah, the nucleus might be in an apocalyptic scenario that's happening. Uh, I remember one time. I remember there was like a description of the world where basically it's between two apocalypses, and there's one going to happen soon in the story. I I don't know if that's really true. I remember Night Marcher said this world's Earth is slightly different from real life. Yeah, it is. Uh, at some point, it maybe it's still true, but the world had like an apocalypse before this, and at this point in the story, it recovered from that apocalypse that happened, and then now a new one's gonna happen. Basically, that was one of the descriptions I saw for the. Yeah, here's the exact post on Tumblr right here. I found it. Um, this is this is about the real world. But yeah, it says the timeline of the story is sandwiched between two apocalyptic events. The first of which occurred a few hundred years ago, and world's dramatically reduced population. Nobody knows about the second one. Yeah. Um, this is a Tumblr post about the world building. I don't know if it's still true because it's from like 12 years ago, but uh, yeah, it says the planet is called Domain. That's why I called it Domain in one of the other analysis videos. Um, Main mode of transportation is train. Yeah, we saw that. We saw the subway station where Dorian works. He's the conductor on the subway. So it might still be true. We also see like the water on the surface in pictures of the rooftop on the Windlock Institute that we saw. The gameplay screenshots. Trains on Link's Earth go backwards. Is that true? How silly is that? But yeah. So at least at some point there was planned to be a second apocalypse to happen in the story. Is that still true? Maybe. That probably might be the reason why there's something happening in 6 weeks. And maybe it is relevant to the nucleus. But, like, how would the nucleus, like, affect the real world? Because essentially they're separated, aren't they? What would connect them? What would connect, like, the margin? How would it affect the real world? The train went backwards song. Oh, yeah. I don't know much about the train and Iskai and whatever happened with the train and her. So I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, I say I'm a Margin fan, but I don't know the stuff about the train. Like Margin said, the Link part of the story is essentially the midpoint. The midpoint? Um, what does that mean? What? When was this said? What was this? Like in what relation was this said about? But I'm guessing it affects the people who have access to the margin. That probably, but how would that be an apocalypse for like the real world? If it's only just the people related to the margin that get affected by it, why would that cause an apocalypse? The ending of the game is halfway of the entire story. They said in the FAQ. Really? I did not. I don't remember that. At first, I thought you were saying that Nightmare just said that in relevance to like the very old idea of like the old idea that the margin was gonna have a series of smaller games, and I thought you were talking about the Link part because like four characters have their own parts. I thought that was what you meant, but all right, if halfway of the entire story, really? Okay, hold on. Let me go through my Q&A notes. Did I write this down? I don't know. Did I write this down? I have no idea. I can't see about having written anything down about Night Margin saying they don't even know how Margin's entire story ends. Alright. Yeah, the Q&A. Oh, don't worry. I think all the streams are pretty much archived because there's this one person on Bilibili that's re-uploading every single Night Margin stream, and that's how I saw the old development art streams. That's how I got those old pictures of like when she was still doing maps for Margin. Those are still up, so you can go there and see them. And I think the Q&A has already gone re-uploaded on there because that person is still active. So don't worry about it. I think we'll have it at least for quite a while. But yeah, I don't see anything in my notes about like the story being the halfway point. But you saying Night Margin doesn't know how Margin ends, I think that's pretty much just saying that it hasn't been written yet. They're still writing the story. So I would be so pissed off if I waited 3 years for a game to end on a cliffhanger. Alright? I don't think that's gonna happen. Whatever I think Night Margin means about ooh the story it ends at the halfway mark or something. I'm sure that's not really the case. I think you'll see the whole story and everything that's in it. Anything that's important, you'll see. Otherwise, I would be really mad. So I'm not banking on like only getting to see like one half of the story. So the story of the game is good enough to be standalone, so it's probably not ending on a cliffhanger. Oh right, she was talking about like a sequel thing, was it? I don't think I got like a proper note of it, but I remember she was talking about the whole sequel. Um, I think she said there's ideas for a sequel that could be explored, but whatever is important to the story will be shown in this game. I think that. Otherwise, it would not make for a good game to wait 3 years for. At least, at least we're not like Deltarune. Huh. Shout out to people waiting for Deltarune Chapter 3. Ooh, someday it's gonna come out. How long has it been since Deltarune Chapter 2? I have no recollection. Hasn't it been 3 years since Deltarune Chapter 2? I swear to God it was. October 2021. Yeah, nearly 3 years. Alright. Hopefully we don't end up like Deltarune and having to wait like another 4 years to get Margin of the Strange 2 Electric Boogaloo. Rookie numbers compared to Silksong. So true. I know nothing about Hollow Knight, and I have never heard of Silksong until like a month ago. Woohoo! Go Hollow Knight fans. I'm rooting for you. But yeah, the game not having the full story doesn't mean there will be no resolution. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, if you're gonna tease me with like, ooh, there's a little bit more to the story, I'm like, oh, but I want to see the more of the story when the game releases. Not I don't want to wait for another sequel to release. But yeah. Anyways, I was talking about Mew, and I got sidetracked to HE double hockey sticks and back. Yeah, as I was saying, she going to be the main antagonist? No. I think she's just misguided. Whatever she's trying to do, if she is trying to do something, it'll be misguided. That's exactly it. Could be like what God of War 2018 did, for example. Like, it works on its own, but it sets up for a larger story. I know nothing about God of War, so I don't know what they were setting up. But sure, sure. Uh, but yeah. This says there are no main antagonists, but this is old, so I think I could just safely throw in this guy being the main antagonist. So, how about I say that? Sure. Heavier than people think mean. Wait, are you talking about the character description? Oh, hold on, which one was it? This. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, her weight. I don't know, Night Merchant does that. Like, Night Margin in this time put the weight as lighter than people think or heavier than people think. I don't know. She does that because she doesn't know what their weights are. Uh, my monitor is doing something there. She carries bowling balls under her shirt. Man, she must be really strong then if she's always carrying bowling balls. Mew is dense. Real. Oh yeah, I didn't even show you the character portrait that went along with this bio. I think I should show it. And here it is. Remember, this stuff's from like 12 years ago, so don't take it as pure fact. Again, disclaimer. But yeah, this is the portrait. Yeah, I'm telling you, glass is a big part of her theme. It's pretty much in so many of her drawings relate to around glass. What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? Steel. Steel is heavier than feathers. I think Night Marcher doesn't want to do a one shot and essentially not leave any openings to return to that world story at all. That was a bang on impression. Thanks. I don't know. Thank you for that. Great compliment. I tried my best. Is her name pronounced Mew? Hopefully, I don't know. Somebody fact check it. Gotta go for now, but I'll come back later if the stream's still going. Goodbye, Glow Seal. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream, honestly. Is it like the Greek alphabet letter? Probably. And is the Greek letter pronounced mu? I tried checking once and I never could find an answer. Is it actually mu? Please somebody tell me. I have no idea. Think so? Great. I'm glad there's more people here so it's not didn't turn into an awkward small talk. Yeah, great. We actually got a conversation going about Mew being an antagonist, which I wouldn't have brought that up myself. So I definitely needed other people. Margin of Error, I'm a fan. I love her. You're a Margin of Error fan? Aw, man, that's great. Who else in the chat is Margin of Error fans? Make sure to like and subscribe and smash that like button. Like 0% of my subscribers are subscribed, and everyone know Miu. Is that Mew? But I remember reading it's actually like my in Greek. What? I, like so MYU means Mew, right? And MI means my? I'm sure it's not my, or is it are you saying me? I will subscribe if Link gets his gun. Alright. Now I'm really hoping we get that gun because it means I get a subscriber, one more subscriber. I'm hoping, man. I'm praying for that $222,000 to get through. I'm praying. Hey, how much money do we have now? Have we hit 190,000? We have. We've got $193,684. Wow, that's a lot of money. I think it's safe to bet we're gonna hit 200,000, which is gonna be pretty great. So 27 hours to go. Ooh boy. Me like Nintendo's me. Okay. Surely it can't be me. That would be so silly if you think about it. Probably not gonna hit 222,000 in a day. I mean, we're already at almost 200,000. So, like, I don't think 20,000 in a day is too impossible. I think we can still get it, honestly. If Blaine gets the gun, it'll be like the Roomba for Nico. Is that true? But no, like the gun actually has gameplay. It's an actual gameplay thing. Depends on how many people held out until the end. Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of pledges. Like at least 10,000. I think at least it's safe to bet that at least $10,000 will be raised on the end of the day. On the last day. What about his gameplay? No. I mean, it's only in that one room, but you're actually using your gun to like conserve your energy, and it'll do more damage. And wait, actually, I don't know if it'll do more damage, but like the like it actually has a purpose to it. The Roomba is just a silly little thing. It's just a silly little gag. The gun is serious business. All right. Uh. All right. What else to say? So, what have we gone over? We've gone over Scientist Guy probably being the antagonist, Nil not really being an antagonist, and Mew like an accidental antagonist. What else can we theorize about, chat? Margin Doom mod. Dang, real. That would be funny. Just going into Margin of the Strange with a mod that allows you to kill everybody. That would be funny. I'm telling you. Alternate, yeah. All right. I was wondering when people were gonna start making connections to Mew and mewing. I don't know anything about that meme, so I could say Mew without thinking about it. But I knew at least somebody was gonna make that connection. Hopefully that doesn't make Night Margin change her name just because. Can we ban this guy? Why would you want to ban Flubber? He didn't do anything. Why would you want to ban them? Yeah, Dusk. What's your problem? Uh, on my screen is pointing to Technoboot. Well, on my screen, which is the de facto screen, my one holds oops, I didn't want to. No, 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 stop. What I say goes, and my screen is showing you under Dusk, or showing you under Vlubber. Um, yeah. Thanks, guys, again for joining in. I didn't know if anyone was actually gonna join in to the Margin of Error stream, but you guys did, and I'm happy. I can't believe people actually joined. It's insane. All right. What other things could I talk about? Um, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, what about those old development streams? You guys want to see those? Uh, Night Margin. Let me look at the old yeah, there's this guy on Bilibili that's posting every stream. Yeah, and the Q&A is still archived there, so you could go to that Bilibili site and do you actually think they'd add a gun if we hit the stretch goal, like with actual combat? Okay, no, you're not gonna be shooting enemies and whatnot. I'm starting to think there are gonna be no enemies, but basically what it means is just farming. You'll farm with a gun. Don't ask me how that works, but you're gonna farm with a gun. You're gonna shoot glass clusters and pick up uh the glass shards and whatnot, and you'll shoot plants and I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how you're gonna do that. Obviously, how that wouldn't work in real life, but hey, we're not in the real life. We're in the margin. Hold on. I'm trying to find. Dang it, Google, please translate. Where's the translate option? Translate, please. Thank you, Google. But yeah, a bunch of the old dev art streams are still up. What? What? Where is it? Okay. Hold on. Margin of the Strange. Pixel art dev stream. Night margin. Where is it? I know it's on there. I'm trying to find it so I could show you guys pictures. How have we really been here for 40 plus minutes already? Yep. Man, time sure does fly when you're theorizing. I'm 100% sure it's on this channel. What? I can't actually look on the third page of this site because it's only showing the first page on every page, which is weird. Looks like it's bugged right now. Uh, this is weird. Uh, Sorry guys, I'm just really dead set on finding this now. I'm gonna find this, I swear to God. I'm gonna get it. Damn. God. I've been here before, I've seen the streams. They're real, I know they're real. Please. Why won't you work? Why is Billy having a terrible time? I don't know. Verification. There. I'm verified. I'm a real person. Page 2, please. Hey, it actually went to page 2 this time. Wow. Alright. Damn it, I have too many tabs open so it doesn't show the tab. Close. Here. Alright, finally I could show you a picture of the stream. It's not working too well though for some reason. Come on, let me get a good shot. Damn it. Okay, let me show you a picture. For real this time. Here I go, I finally got the picture. I'm sorry it took this long. I definitely would suck at actually streaming if you guys didn't care about Margin of the Strange. ADHD would ruin me. Nobody would have the attention span to keep watching. But this is what I was talking about. These streams, they're still up, at least re-uploaded in some form to Bilibili. And these are old dev art streams. 2 of them are still up, and I think there may have been 6 or 5 streams in total, and only 2 are still up on Nightmarch's Twitch. So, if any of you ever want to see those, see the art streams, they're still up. Go see them. And apparently Nightmarch gave permission for this person to re-upload them. So, I don't think it's wrong of me to show these pictures. So, I can show them wherever. You guys want to see the living room? It's a room in it's a room in the hospital. Another room. It's a pretty cool looking room, honestly. Let me show you a picture if I could get it. Here we go. No, never mind. It was not here we go. Also in this art stream we saw a picture of Dorian in a thing. Oh, wait, pause. There we go. I actually have a picture of a Dorian sprite from one of the art streams that's different. I could show you that too. Yeah, here's the living room. This hasn't been shown yet, but here it is. Wow. What a cool looking room, right guys? Also birds. These are birds on display. Taxidermy birds, I guess. I don't know who's the bird liker. The bird fan. Yeah, new content. Basically a lot of this stuff is again, these are from old dev art streams. Random question, what's your favorite character so far? Ling. He was my favorite character in One Shot besides Nico, and now he's my favorite character here. Let's go. But other than Ling, I can't really tell you. Alita. Alita. That would be my favorite, aside from Ling. Yeah, I basically showed these in another video. These pictures, they're very low quality, but I didn't even know Ling's name was Ling in One Shot. I don't think I did either, but I found out one way or another. Yeah, that's a room, and this is a room. Check that out, and oops, I opened up another image accidentally. That's Dorian in a dining room. This was also on another dev art stream. I think that's Dorian. Yeah, I think so. Oh, he's a little looking a little different, but that's sure Dorian. Now, this is probably okay to show, right? I mean, it's on art streams that Night Marcha did, and they had permission to upload them. It's Amaranth so far. Oh yeah, it is. It would be a close battle between Alita and Amaranth. They're both really cool looking. I like Alita just a little bit more. Amaranth, still a really cool character. I like Amaranth. I would have to see more art of Alita to really solidify my favoritism towards her. Because Amaranth definitely has more of the spotlight. She gets a lot more drawings, a lot more fan art too, which she looks pretty great. She gets her spot in the wallpaper and whatnot. But Alita, haven't seen much of her in a while. Not that wallpaper, this wallpaper. We get to see Amaranth here. Look at her. She's so awesome. Uh, yeah. So, at some point, I'd want to go watch those old dev art streams, see if I could piece anything together. I don't think there's much for me to piece together. Like, obviously, she's not talking about the story much in these dev art streams because she's too busy drawing the tiles and doing the layout for the. Actually, no, the layouts are actually already made. She's just doing the art on top of the layouts. Uh, the bathroom room. I don't think the bathroom actually got shown in the trailer. Martha Strange Nintendo 3DS theme. That would be cool. But yeah, I have a picture of the bathroom right here. We got this bathroom. Wow. And look, it's the old sprite when Ling had bigger eyes. I miss the bigger eyes. I don't know if this will end up becoming an unpopular opinion, but I like the old sprite much better. In terms of the eyes. I like big eyes, man. They just look so cool, so cute. But no, we got the smaller eyes on the Link sprite. So unfortunate, man. Uh, Handkerchief's still on the wrong hand. What else to say? I don't really know. Anyone got something to say? Anything they want to theorize about? I think I'm hitting a dead wall with the topics again. Uh, what to say? What to say? What to bring up? nothing interesting in these streams. Except you get to see an old sketch drawing of... Oh, hey. That's a little bit neat. Hold on, let me look at this. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh yeah. I don't know. Take a look at this. I actually posted this in the Discord. Um, my mind's coming blank on theories. Yeah. Not much to talk about because, well, the game hasn't even come out yet, so you can't do theories. Look, it's a place with a window. Aren't windows so cool? This is the same room as this, which I have a way earlier version of. I mean, maybe there's some things she says in these streams that I just missed. Well, obviously I never watch the streams in their entirety, so I don't know what she says. Maybe there's some story hints in there. The filter reminds me of the cafe from One Shot. Filter? The overlay? I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty red. When I see the color red, I think of the refuge from One Shot. I'm sure there's more I have to say, or more theories that I have, like, just offhandedly thought about subconsciously. I don't know. Hey, I've got a theory. Or, I got a question. Is August Frill still a character? I have no idea. I think August Frill died, or isn't a character anymore. Does he still have his own thing? I don't know. Oh, yeah, his name is Frill. He showed up sometimes. And then he never showed up again. He used to be a character. I can't find his character ref sheet. Why? Why is it not here? Why was it not tagged? I don't know. He's the guy with the scarf. Well, all the scarves. I think we just kind of just wait for the Kickstarter to end and we get more teasers. I don't think. I think most of the teasers we would have gotten is from this period of time. From the Kickstarter happening. Because why show more teasers, like, after the Kickstarter ends? I mean, obviously there will be trailers near the game release date and more sprinkled throughout. But I think bulk of what is going to be shown would be shown in the time of the Kickstarter still up. Right? So we're definitely not going to get as many looks into the game as we have now from the Kickstarter happening and to it ending. So definitely not going to be as much to talk about then. So we're going to have to, like, come up with things to talk about in that sort of time frame. There will be beta tests. Yeah, they will. Margin of Error talking about Margins of Strange? Yep, I'm talking about Margins of Strange, and I'm trying to throw out some theories out there. Like, yeah, I know there will be beta tests, which content will be made on, but that the beta tests won't be for a bit. You know, there's still gonna be like quite a strict stretch of time before like a hypothetical first day demo comes out, a demo of only the first day in the game, which it's like months down the line. You know, I think that's still months from now, and we won't really have much to talk about. But yeah, hey Seamaster, want to know what my theory is? Here's some theories we talked about. We talked about the scientist guy being the main antagonist. Uh, let me show. Uh, this guy, if you remember him. Uh, Mew being the accidental antagonist. She's not really trying to be the antagonist of the story. And this is her bio. And Nil being the wannabe antagonist, but I think he'll just become your friend by the end of the game. That's one of my theories that we shared around. We didn't talk about much other theories. Oh yeah, we talked about the 6 weeks, meaning the apocalypse is gonna happen, and some people were speculating that it's the nucleus causing the apocalypse. I don't know what's going on with the nucleus. Do you think the nucleus is gonna crash into the margin? I don't know. Uh, like, okay, so remember, I said this I think in the last analysis video. I talked about the time being different in the margin, you know? So it doesn't correlate 1 to 1 with events in the real world because it's sort of self-contained. The time moves at a different pace than everything else. So I don't know what that could mean. Uh, also, uh, time, the time traveler side quest. I guess that's how it's gonna work. Since time basically doesn't exist in the margin, you'll actually get to time travel and see what that brings. I don't know how that's even gonna happen. Do you know how they'll implement time travel? Is it gonna be like a game mechanic where you reverse time and you can like do puzzles that require you to go back in time so there'll be multiple versions of you or something like that? No idea. What could it entail? I have no idea. Or is it mostly just narrative? Uh, I'm assuming the manipulation of time is actually going to be a factor in there. I don't know how to play into the story though. How would that work? I don't know. That's something definitely to think about. I love to see time travel mechanics on puzzles. Sounds awesome. Yeah, exactly. I love that sort of mechanic. I wanted to do it for my new game project, but I couldn't code it into RPG Maker on my own. It's way too much of a daunting task. So I might just make it more narrative driven about time travel than mechanics. I love that mechanic though. It's such a cool mechanic that I'd want to do, but I can't. I could see the nucleus maybe being a memory of something that might have killed him. A meteorite killed? What are you saying? Uh, I mean, in the sense that the nucleus is a metaphor for a meteorite or something. No, the nucleus probably has nothing to do with Ling. I don't think nucleus has anything to do with Ling at all with how he died because how he died is most likely the glass explosion again, the orphanage exploding. Maybe it's not an orphanage anymore. I don't know, but something exploded. Like the memories are stored in the nucleus. That wouldn't biologically make sense. Why would that happen? That's an interesting thought, though, because I wouldn't have any other ideas on what the nucleus would be. But memories, I wouldn't. I don't think I don't see it. I don't see the Honestly, I don't see any correlation with memories with the nucleus, but I like thinking like you're thinking out of the box because I wouldn't have thought of it. Uh, I can't really see it. I don't know. Does it does the nucleus represent something? I don't know. Would it represent something? Would that fit in the narrative? What is the nucleus for? I have no idea. Yeah. As we I'm tired. I shouldn't be, but I'm tired. Anyways, the nucleus, we know that's been a part of the story since ever. Like, the nucleus is pretty much intertwined with the story. And really, I don't think we got that much info out of it, despite it being, like, all over the place. It's weird. Oh, hey, check out this picture. Ooh, is is Mew evil? Oh my gosh, look at her. She's totally evil. She's totally the antagonist. She's the main villain. You could really draw her. Like, she easily fits into poses that make her look creepy. I think the dark place with the red DNA strands might be the inside of the nucleus. Because DNA is stored in the cell's nucleus. Really? That's interesting. But I mean, the nucleus exists in the margin, where Ling still has his moth form, except here he doesn't. I mean, because it's an old picture. This is from 2017. I don't think. I think Ling having a moth form was pretty recent, like around 2020. So, this is before then. But if it's still in the margin, if he's going into the nucleus in the margin, wouldn't he still have his moth form in the trailer where he's putting up the strings to the pictures? I don't. That would be interesting if it was like the inside of the nucleus. That doesn't make sense though. They could probably grab some theories from the 2015 trailer for the webcomic and what it could mean for the game. Yeah, I was doing that. I was trying. Also, a 2015 trailer? Was there a 2015 trailer? I only think it was just 2012 webcomic and maybe that 2008 trailer, but 2015 trailer. 2015 Night Margin trailer. Google, help me out here. Was there a trailer in 2015? Doesn't seem like it. I don't know where you're getting that from. I don't remember anything about a 2015 trailer. But yeah, I don't think it's inside the nucleus. It's definitely, my opinion is it's an in between. It definitely an in between world between Margin intro trailer. Margin intro trailer. Oh, this one. This is the 2012 webcomic trailer. This is a 2015. This is way older. This is definitely from 2012. Yeah, DeviantArt posted June 29th, 2012. Wow, almost the 12-year anniversary. That was just re-uploaded in 2015. Why was it re-uploaded? Because I don't know. Margin did it for whatever reason. Like its main site is DeviantArt, not YouTube. So it was just uploaded to YouTube later. But yeah, I tried gathering theories on that from that trailer, but what on earth is this? Getting pinged for some reason. Uh, anyways, ooh, I'm definitely not good at engaging chat. I'm trying my best, but I'm falling asleep. Average view duration 12 minutes 30 seconds. Wow, I'm doing great. 23 views. Chat rate is 2. Concurrent viewers is 4. Wow. Suggestion. The auto stream's bitrate, current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommended bitrate. Wow, 0 bitrate. That's awesome. Might be a good time to wrap up. Yeah. Uh, there's not much else to say today. I tried talking about all the stuff that I can. I didn't really have any ideas planned to talk about before the stream, so this was kind of just throwing stuff at the wall, see if doing a stream is worth doing. But yeah, nothing else to say. Let's wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. If anybody decides to watch the stream after it's already been streamed, thank you everybody who joined me. You're so awesome, and thank you for engaging and sharing your theories and talking. It's fun. I love to get to talk about March of the Strange like this. It's fun. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop streaming. It seems good. I could potentially do another stream. I'm definitely looking forward to maybe doing another stream. This is fun. Good stream. Thanks. I didn't know what I was doing. All right. Goodbye.